Culture Breakfast Show. Kitwe calling.
Right, so I'm at Garnet Hotel and I'm in the company of Eneles Mwanza. Hi.
Hi.
Let's start from the beginning. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly is Eneles Mwanza?
Okay, I'm Eneles Mwanza. I'm 24 years old and I am very well spoken, I believe. I love reading books and I am a floor supervisor at Garnet Hotels. So, yeah.
What kind of books do you like reading?
It can be any. It can be fiction, mostly fiction, and romance. So yeah, that's what I like to read.
I was almost asking, is it romance or is it what?
It's romance.
Okay, so when you say you are a flow manager at Garnet Hotel, what exactly does your job entail?
Okay, so mainly my job entails to coordinate the bar and restaurant, so which is food and beverage. So overseeing the day-to-day roles and making sure that staff follow company policies and that staff reach guests' expectations in terms of food and beverage service.
How easy is it to do your job?
Well, I can't say it's not that easy as it may look, because I think dealing with a diverse team and dealing with people with different personalities and telling them what to do sometimes, it isn't really easy. But because I have passion for the hospitality industry, so regardless of how many problems I might have, I always challenge myself to do better.
For how long have you worked in the hospitality industry?
So I have over 3 years of experience because I'm from Livingston. So that's what inspired me to get into hospitality, because Livingston is a tourist capital. So mainly the business here, there is tourism. So yeah, I've worked for Fairmont Hotels as well in Livingston before coming here.
Now, working in this industry is not an easy thing, because I know that you meet a lot of different types of people with different characteristics. Tell me some of the most challenging moments that you have encountered working in the hospitality industry.
Okay, so most of the times, when guests come here, they have their own expectations. Sometimes we have rules. For instance, when somebody brings a bottle of alcohol from outside, we have to charge them corkage. So one time there was this guest that brought their own wine, and I tried to talk to him and explain the rules, but he insulted me, and it was a very bad moment then. But because I chose this job, so I understand the challenges it may come with. Sometimes we find problems when people get drunk. Billing is an issue. When you tell them, okay, this is your bill, they say, oh, I didn't drink that, I didn't take that. So I feel like also communication sometimes is a problem on our end.
So if somebody brings a bottle of wine and you do not have that in stock, how does that end? Okay,
so that's an exception, because we understand. So for instance, if a guest has been buying alcohol on that particular day and then they come with a particular wine that we don't have, that is an exception, because we don't have that brand, so we cannot impose ourselves on a guest. So we have to be fair for both on our side and on the guest side.
And then let's get a little bit personal. Which gender is the most difficult to deal with in your industry?
I would say women. Not that I'm sure I have anything against women, but women in this industry have a problem with communicating, especially when they come with their spouse. Sometimes they assume things that are not there. So most of the times with men, we get on very well because men are very direct, but women sometimes come with moods and all those stuff. But we try by all means to make them feel at home compared to men, because we understand women go through hormonal issues and whatnot. So yeah, I would say women.
And when it comes to paying of bills, which gender is the most difficult here?
Paying bills, I think women also. I think men are pretty direct, like I said before. But women, you find that sometimes they come in groups and then they argue to say, oh, who's going to settle the bill? No, it's me, I paid for this or that. So mostly it's women, I can't lie.
Now, let's look at your personal safety. How safe are you working in this industry, considering that you're dealing with people who are coming from different backgrounds? Yeah. Others might have a certain perception of you being a lady working in a bar like this, in a hotel like this. But how safe do you feel working here?
So I feel very safe because we have security and we have management. So if a guest was to cross boundaries, we can report them. We have the right to report the guests to management to say, okay, they're causing havoc and I don't feel safe. And then we sit down and talk with that guest. Yeah, there are times when men want to cross the line, but also I'm very firm, so I set boundaries and I let them know to say this is a professional setup and I cannot go beyond their expectations as well. So yeah, but I feel very safe. We have security and management is always there to aid us and to guide us.
Sometimes you will have people in the bar who would want to watch football and others want music. How do you deal with such customers?
Okay, and also that also includes like people listen to particular genres of music. Others want rumba, others want rap and whatnot. So we give time. If you want football, yeah, we'll put football for you and we'll put music at the same time so that we accommodate both your needs. But we won't put, obviously the volume of the music won't be loud or the TV. So it's a 50-50 because the goal is to make all our clients feel included and feel safe here.
What kind of age group do you normally, see patronizing your bar here? Adults, young ones,
Okay.
Teenagers, or college boys and girls?
I would say a majority of people that we have here are adults, and on some occasions, obviously for birthdays and whatnot, we have young adults. But mostly, our clientele, 90% is adults. Yeah.
Let me get personal again. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay. Dating?
No, I'm not dating. So I have my own reasons. Right now, I'm focusing on my career. And I feel like dating is a distraction for now. Not that I have anything against it, but I'm just focusing on my career. And this year, I just promised myself it's all about personal development.
Okay, but do we see you in the next 5 years settling down, family and things like that?
No, I don't think so. Because I think working in this industry, you have to spend a lot of time away from home. And my career prospect is to travel and move to another country, hopefully this year. So I don't see myself settling down because obviously I'll be dedicated to working. But if it happens, who knows? It might happen. I'm quite open-minded, but I don't think in 5 years it's going to be possible. But who knows? I'm very open-minded as well. So if I find the love of my life in the next 5 years, I'm open to it.
So do you think working in a bar like this, in a hotel, would be a distraction to building a family?
I feel like I encourage people most of the times, like when you're getting married to somebody, you have to know what your partner is into. I don't think it's a distraction. I've seen people that work in the hospitality and most of them are married, so you just need a supportive and an understanding partner who's willing to support your dreams, regardless of which field you're in. It can be finance. Finance includes a lot of things as well. It can be tech, it can be other things. You just need a partner over that is, understanding and supportive of your career.
What makes you happy in this job?
I feel like meeting different people and challenging myself. I have grown so much in this career because when I started working here, especially, I used to get upset very fast. I wasn't a patient person, but working with a team, and I have to coordinate a team daily with different personalities, and I don't have to get upset. Because how can I lead a team when I'm upset? And also just meeting guests in general with different personalities, I have to improve on my communication skills and conflict resolution skills as well. So it's been a journey and I'm really proud. That's what makes me happy, just interacting and fulfilling guests' needs, satisfying them, it really gives me joy.
And what makes you sad in this job?
I feel like some people underestimate us. They feel like we're not human beings. They can tell us whatever they want. They feel like we're not. They are not sensitive. So I feel like the world needs people to be more sensitive in terms of how we speak to other people.
When you're not here at the bar, you're just in your own space as Eneles. What do you do? How do you spend your own time?
I refer to myself, I'm a social introvert. I love spending time on myself. I love working on myself. I like to read. I like picnics, setting up picnics with friends. I like trying out different restaurants and whatnot. I love anything adventurous and outdoorsy. But away from that, I also like just being at home in my own space, meditating actually. So it helps me release and have more positivity towards life. Yeah.
If the stories of incarnation are true, in your next life, would you still want to work in a bar?
No, I think I would try something else. I think I would work in finance. I really love finance. So in my next life, I would want to try something different. So mostly finance because I love learning about financial literacy and whatnot. So yeah. Not that I regret working in this industry, just that I really like to try different things.
And Eneles, thank you so much for talking to us. I think I deserve a high five.
High five, Boyd. It was
thank you.
really a good interview. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for talking to me. I look forward to enjoying your services.
All right. Thank you so much, Boyd.
Starts to make me feel like a part of gold. Still struggle to compare you. Your presence like an angel, sound like a brand new hope. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you reach down. Blue jeans that I waste like forever. On the one that you say go easy, stop it now. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you reach down. Blue jeans that I waste like forever. On the one that you say go easy, stop it now. Girl, let's be honest. The things I would do to you.